it's me, Kara. I'm back. As I said in my earlier video, I might do Rainbow Loom as one of my topics. And so I'm going to teach you how to make my own invention, the butterscotch. And I made it myself. You're going to need some scissors just in case, because something might go wrong in this bracelet. Tested, it might go wrong. You'll need a C or S clip. Oopsies. You will need your Rainbow Loom in the configuration. So you're going to have the 3 pins lined together. Put it so that the little C's, if you're going to have it like this, you won't have it like this. You're going to have the C's facing like this, up. And then you're going to need a hook. You don't need a metal hook. This is just mine. You'll need some colors. I am using white for my border and then rainbow. So I'm going to show you how to make this now. First of all, I have a joke for you. What do you call a cow that eats your grass? A lawnmower. Okay, so first you're going to start with your border. You're going to take your border color. Mine is white. White. Can't see them that well. You won't need this much. I'm just pulling them out. So you're going to take, so you see this middle pin right here. You'll put the band over that. Don't let go. Up, put it to the next pin, okay? To the pin next to it. Then you're going to do that again, but since there's no side, now you're going to do it up to the next pin, and then up, and then up. Let me show you. So you're going to put it on the band. You're not going to skip any. You're just going to, up to the next pin until it looks like this. You're going to keep doing this until you get right here on your last pin. Okay, I will see you then. Okay, so once you get to this pin over here, you're going to take it. You're going to take another one of your rubber bands, place it from this pin to the next. So it's just like at the bottom, but at the top. Your loom will look like this. Now you're going to do it on the other side. See you then. Keep going, guys. Again, once you get to the top here, pin, you're going to take your next band, put it from this pin to that pin. Okay guys, now that you're done with that, you can take a second to catch up if you need to. Pause the video. Right now, we're going to start with the actual inside. So you're going to take your first color. Mine is red. So you're going to take it. So you have your loom like this. You're going to take it. Push down your bands first. I'll take a minute to do that. Okay, once you've pushed down all your bands, you're going to take your first color, and so we're going to go from this pin to this pin, okay? Now you're going to do the same on the other side. So this pin to this pin. Now that you're done with that, you're going to do another step. Take 2 more of your rubber bands. Instead of doing an upside down V, now you're going to go from the middle pin on the bottom right here to up to here. And then you're going to go again from here to here. But you have to do it in that order or else it won't be good. And when you loop it, it won't be the best. Well, it can be. So as you can see, I've done it to that side. Now you're going to do it to your other side. Until it looks like this. This is why I call it the butterscotch bracelet. Reminds me of butterscotch. Once you've done that, you're going to take your second color. Get 4 bands of your second color, and then we'll begin. So, as always, you're going to start right here, and then go to this pin, which looks like this, and then do it on the other side. And again. You're going to go from this pin to this pin to this pin right here. Okay. Once you've done that, you're going to do it again on the yellow. Well, whatever color you have. Again, middle, well, side to middle, and then side to middle. I'm not going to show you it anymore. I think you got it. If you haven't, go back in the video. And I will see you when we're done. Well, you'll see me. I will see you. As you see, guys, I'm on my green here, so red, orange, yellow, green. Then you're going to do it again with your next color. Mine is blue, so I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm going to go on to my purple. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So you're going to take your 4 bands and put them on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're almost half done. Got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or whatever colors you have. Now I'm going to go back to red because we're not completely done. I'll take my red bands. Red. 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 Okay? If you need to, you can always push down your bands. There's never a time that you shouldn't push down your bands. But just don't push them to overlap your other bands. That's the only condition. So now I'm going to go back to orange because I'm on orange now. So left side up, kind of like a teepee. Orange side up, well, left side up. And make sure your bands don't overlap. You can always fix that, but it's better just not to. Just not to have them overlap. Okay, I finished my orange. Now I'm going to go back to my yellow. I think you guys get the point. So you can go do your, you can not go. You can do your stuff with your, we'll just continue until you get, so you're going to do your next band, next color, next color, next color, next color. When you reach there, then I will just tell you what to do next. See you then. These bands are exploding everywhere. Comment down below other kinds of bracelets and necklaces and stuff. Charms and figures, all that kind of stuff. Sorry about the background noise, guys. It's just my house. Now I'm at green. I don't need to tell you about that anymore. Blue up. Blue up. Blue up. Blue up. Now we're about to get onto our last band, or at least I am. If you're not caught up, pause the video here. Now I'm going to go to my purple. It's far away. So left side, up. Right side, up. And then middle side, middle side. If you're not caught up, pause the video here until you get to your last band. Then I'll show you what to do. For those of you who are done, next, we are almost done here, guys. You're going to take whatever color you used for your border. You can see mine is white. So I'm going to take 3 of my white bands. This isn't like a normal bracelet. You need 3 cap bands. As, well, you call it a cap band. Instead of doing it 2 times, you do it 3 times for this. 1, 2. So you're going to loop it around once, loop it around twice, loop it around a 3rd time. I'll show you it more close up. So you have your things. Try to get it to focus. You're gonna put it on. You're gonna stretch it. Well, let me just show you. So you have your band. You're gonna loop it 3 times. If your band isn't flexible enough, then you can do it 2 times. So you're gonna wrap it around 3 times. I'm gonna do that, and you can do yours. One, two, three. Now I'm gonna do it with my next band. I gotta get a more stretchy band. 2, 3. I like to do it on my finger. Hold out 2 fingers, and then you can just grab it on one side, and then it'll already be grabbed on the other. And then you have your bands. What you're gonna do next, the scissors are for later, and it's only just in case. So just those to the side for now. So now we're gonna start our hooking. So before you had your loom like this, now you're gonna have your loom like this. So first of all, you're gonna reach down for your first cat band, pull that back, grab the first purple band that you can get, and take it over the pin and loop it over to here. So that it looks like this little arrow. Now you're going to do the same thing for your other side. So you're going to bring it to the other side because it's on the other side. Now that you've done that, now you're going to take this band first, grab it, pull it back, and put it over the pin. I'm going to do this a couple more times for you guys, and then you can do it on your own. Remember, pull back, get the first band, and over the pin. You're going to push down your bands now, and now you're going to do it for your blue. Well, not your blue, whatever color you have. If you have a blue there, then blue. Side, middle corner, and then you're going to bring it to the corner, and then you're going to do it on the right side first, not the left, up to the middle, and up to the middle. And now your purple will look like this because you grabbed bands out of it. Your bands should look like that, except for at the end. It'll look a little bit funky at the end, but I promise you it won't look like that when you take it off the loom. So again, reach in the middle first, grab it, pull over, push it there, grab it, and then pull it over. Next, you're going to take your left side, actually this is your right side band, and pull it over. Now your blue looks like this as well because you hooked bands from that. Now we're going to do our yellows, or whatever color you got. Again, middle to the side, middle to the side. I think you guys get the point, so I'll leave you to do your stuff, and I'll see you when we're done. This is not going to take a long time, guys. Actually, it might take like 15 minutes and all. You see, I'm back at my red. This actually moves pretty quickly. If this isn't fine the first time. keep going, guys. Almost 3/4 done. Popped off. Oh, and if any of the bands fall off their pin, just put them back on. But it has to be in the same order. I don't know why this reminds me of butterscotch. It just does. Almost done, guys. Okay, guys, so we are done with this part of it. Your loom should look like this. It's bigger. That should be it. And so we are not done looping. We still have to loop these border bands. You always loop the border bands last because that's what secures the whole bracelet like together. So now you're gonna take the middle band. This is the only time you're gonna take a middle band. So you're gonna stick your hook in there, pull back the cap bands. I think you guys get the looping. So you're gonna take the first band that you find and hook it onto the band next to it. Maybe a little bit hard, but I bet you guys can do it. And now you're gonna pull back until you get your bottom band. Now it's gonna be the bottom band that you grab. Pull it till it makes the arrow. Ah, my band broke. This is completely fine, guys. You already know exactly how to fix this. So if this happens to you, and you're gonna pull it out like this and replace it with a new band. Okay, and now you can put your bands back on your loom if your band broke. It probably did, unless it's a complete consequence. Once you do that, you have that there. And so, I'm going to put this band. You don't even need to take anything. All you need to do is just put it on top. Take your band on top of it off. I'm pretty sure this didn't happen for you guys, so I'm just gonna not say this all. And so, now if this happens to you, you can pull your band out. And so now we're gonna keep going. So pull back all your other bands and grab your band, loop it over, and then put it on top. Now you're gonna reach in, grab your next band, and put it on that pin, on the pin in front. You're gonna keep doing this until you get to this pin. See you guys then. If your bands pop out, just put them back on. We're almost done with this, so you'll just pull it off anyway. It won't look like anything. Okay guys, so once you've got to this pin, then just do what you did on the bottom here. You're going to take the band and put it to the side. So this time, it's at the top. Some of these bands are really unflexible. I'm scared because one of these bands broke. Now you're going to do the exact same thing on your other side, and I'll meet you guys back when you're done with that. Keep going, guys. Again, I'm sorry for the background noises. Keep going. And don't forget, guys, if you need to push your bands down, go ahead. That's one of the most important things of Rainbow Loom. By the way, you can do this on any loom that has this rectangle-y. You can actually do this on a loom, any loom, even if it's like, even if it has these two lines higher than, even if it has these two lines higher than this one, because then you just put the bands in that, in the same thing, but the loom will just be like that. It won't look different. So keep going. It will all look good. Okay guys, if this happens where you drop your band, just go under all the bands, grab the band from wherever it landed, hold the band once you get it back up, and put it over your pin. Go. Guys, I am happy to say you guys are almost done. So now you're going to take one of the bands that you used for your outline, border, whatever you want to call it. You're going to reach down into that little thing. You're going to put your band on your hook, just like you did if your band broke. Not if your band broke, if you dropped your rubber band. And then you're going to twist it. Put it in when it's coming up, and if it falls out, that's okay. You can just do it again. throw our band in, then grab these two, and then you put the band on your hook, like you'll get it onto the hook part, and then you'll slide it up. Next, you're gonna take off these two corner pieces. Almost done. You need to pull this off and make it an extension. I'll teach you guys how to do that if you don't know. And then you're gonna pull off that top band. It's the hardest band to pull off. Because it has all those layers of bands. Now you're gonna just continue pulling off your bands. Don't pull too hard, but pull hard enough that it comes off. And so there is a purpose for the scissors, guys. Well, it depends on if this happens to you. It's possible to happen. I tried this bracelet out twice. Once it happened, once it didn't. So, it's possible it isn't. It's possible that it is, and it's also like you will and you won't. Continue pulling that bracelet off. Keep going. Keep pulling off those bands. This may take like 2 minutes. It won't take long. It's just, you have to do it kind of gently, kind of hard. Kind of something that won't break the rubber bands, that will get the bands off. Sometimes you have to like take the rubber bands off. Kind of like what we did with the hook before if your bracelet broke. Black screen. Not exactly black. Almost done. Pull off these last few bands. Okay, guys, we are completely almost done. So you're going to take whatever color you use for your border. You only need a couple. If you are a child, you're going to have your loom in back in this position. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs. If you're an adult, you'll have 7, 8, or 9, whichever one you think will suit best for you. So you're going to do 1 band, 2nd band, 3rd band. I'm a kid, so I'm just going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or however many you need. Now you're going to take this. You aren't going to take it fully off. Just slide it down till it gets to there. But make sure it doesn't come off. Like, just make it like right there. Now, when you get it there, you're going to put 1 finger on it, like inside of the 2 bands. And then this is kind of like the single if you know how to do it. So, but this has nothing to do with the single, the bracelet on the loom. So you're going to have it on 1 finger, and then you're going to take it and put it on that pin right here. It'll act as a cap band and it'll be an extra thing. So, but it doesn't count as one of your loops. If it didn't count, then it would be 6. Then you would have to do 6 loops. And you're going to loop it just like you did for the border. You just have less bands. go under. Once you get to there, then you're gonna take your hook and bring the bands, the two bands to the next pin, and then you're gonna take your C or S clip and clip it on there. Oh, and by the way, if you need the scissors for this thing, and you're going to take it off the loom. You needed the scissors in case you have like a band, like just it would look like I had this a little while ago. You're going to take your band, and if you have a band like this, then you're going to take your scissors and just cut it and pull it off. Okay guys, so once you're done with that, you are going to take your C-clip from your C-clip that's connected onto that bracelet. You're going to stretch out the other end of the bracelet until you have, there's a little loop there. You're gonna like pull that out, not really. Don't pull it out. Just hook your C clip to it or your S clip. Hook that on. It may be a little bit hard. It's okay if you pull it out a little bit. Just don't break it, because then you'll have to do your bracelet all over it, and that would stink. It wouldn't be stinky though. I'm gonna hook it on there. This can be a little bit hard, but that's fine. Just gotta get it. Okay guys, once you've got that C-clip on, your bracelet is done. You are finally done with your butterscotch bracelet. Comment down below any other bracelets you want me to do. And I will see you next time. Bye!